Today our topic is why Stoicism is the ultimate self-help philosophy. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life, even when things are hard. It is not about being emotionless or cold, but about understanding what we can control and what we cannot. This idea is powerful because it helps us focus on what truly matters and lets go of what doesn't. The Stoics believed that happiness comes from within, not from external things like money, fame, or success. Instead of trying to change the world, they taught us to change how we see the world. This makes Stoicism a timeless and practical philosophy, especially in today's fast-paced and often stressful world. Let's explore why Stoicism is the ultimate self-help philosophy and how it can help us live better lives. First, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Life is full of things we cannot change: other people's opinions, the weather, traffic, or even the past. But we can control our thoughts, our actions, and how we respond to challenges. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Some things are in our control, and others are not." This simple idea is the foundation of Stoic wisdom. When we stop worrying about things we cannot change, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and frustration. Instead, we can focus our energy on what we can do: improving ourselves, being kind to others, and making the best of every situation. This mindset is incredibly empowering because it puts us in charge of our own happiness. Second, Stoicism helps us build resilience. Life is unpredictable, and we all face difficulties at some point: loss, failure, rejection, or illness. The Stoics believe that these challenges are not just obstacles, but opportunities to grow stronger. They called this the art of turning obstacles into advantages. For example, if you lose your job, it might feel like a disaster at first. But a Stoic would see it as a chance to learn new skills, explore new opportunities, or spend more time with family. By shifting our perspective, we can find meaning even in the toughest situations. This doesn't mean we ignore pain or pretend everything is fine. It means we accept reality and focus on what we can do to move forward. This kind of resilience is essential for overcoming life's challenges and achieving long-term success. Third, Stoicism teaches us to value what truly matters. In today's world, we are often told that happiness comes from external things like having a big house, a fancy car, or a perfect job. But the Stoics remind us that these things are temporary and often outside our control. Real happiness comes from within, from living with integrity, practicing gratitude, and cultivating strong relationships. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This means that true wealth is not about having more, but wanting less. When we focus on what we already have, we feel more content and at peace. This doesn't mean we stop striving for improvement, but we do so with a sense of balance and perspective. Fourth, Stoicism encourages us to live in the present moment. Many of us spend too much time worrying about the future or regretting the past. But the Stoics remind us that the only moment we truly have is now. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the present, we can make better decisions and enjoy life more fully. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, who was also a Roman emperor, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realizes this, and you will find strength. This means that even in difficult times we can choose how we think and act. When we focus on the present, we feel more in control and less overwhelmed by life's challenges. Fifth, Stoicism teaches us to practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for happiness, and the Stoics understood this well. They believed that by focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, we can find joy in even the simplest things. For example, instead of complaining about a rainy day, we can appreciate the water that nourishes the earth. Instead of being upset about a small inconvenience, we can be thankful for the many things that are going right in our lives. Gratitude helps us shift our focus from what's wrong to what's right, and this positive mindset can transform how we experience life. Sixth, Stoicism helps us develop self-discipline. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose focus and waste time on things that don't matter. But the Stoics believe that self-discipline is the key to freedom. When we control our desires and impulses, we become the masters of our own lives. For example, instead of scrolling through social media for hours, we can use that time to read a book, exercise, or spend time with loved ones. Self-discipline doesn't mean denying ourselves pleasure. It means choosing what truly matters and staying committed to our goals. This kind of discipline is essential for achieving long-term success and fulfillment. Seventh, Stoicism teaches us to accept imperfection. No one is perfect, and life is full of ups and downs. The Stoics believe that instead of trying to be perfect, we should focus on being virtuous, kind, honest, courageous, and wise. They understood that mistakes are a natural part of life, and that we can learn from them. When we accept our imperfections, we stop being so hard on ourselves and others. This makes us more compassionate and understanding, both toward ourselves and those around us. By embracing our flaws, we can grow stronger and more resilient. Finally, Stoicism reminds us that we are part of something bigger. The Stoics believed in the idea of cosmic unity, which means that everything in the universe is connected. This includes not just people, but also nature, animals, and even the stars. When we see ourselves as part of a larger whole, we feel a sense of purpose and belonging. This perspective helps us overcome feelings of loneliness or insignificance. It also encourages us to think about how our actions affect others and the world around us. By living in harmony with nature and treating others with kindness, we can create a better world for everyone. In conclusion, Stoicism is the ultimate self-help philosophy because it offers practical tools for living a good life. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, build resilience, value what truly matters, live in the present, practice gratitude, develop self-discipline, accept imperfection, and see ourselves as part of something bigger. These principles are timeless and can help us navigate the challenges of modern life with grace and wisdom. Stoicism is not about being perfect or avoiding pain. It's about finding strength and meaning in every situation. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can transform how we think, feel, and act, and ultimately live happier, more fulfilling lives. So the next time you face a challenge, remember the wisdom of the Stoics and ask yourself, what can I control? How can I grow from this? And what truly matters? By asking these questions, you can find the strength and clarity to move forward, no matter what life throws your way.